Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, are you looking for a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home? You want to be closer to Central Florida, you want high class, I'm talking about Marriott resort style amenities, and you want some of the lowest lot rent in the entire county. Well, if that's of interest for you, then boy oh boy do we have a home on our hands here for you today. I am standing outside of this gorgeous updated property located at 3515 Andrew Circle here in sunny, beautiful Avon Park. We're featuring a brand new community for the first time on the channel, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. We're spending some time at Reflections at Silver Lake. Now, this is an RV and manufactured home style community. It's a bigger park, about 350 to 400 units. The amenities here are freaking amazing. In fact, I got here earlier this afternoon before I shot the video, took a tour around the park, look at everything that this community has to offer its residents. That's right, folks. All of that and more for those who are fortunate enough to be able to call Reflections at Silver Lake their home. Now, what we're going to do on this gorgeous park model virtual tour is we're going to take a quick tour on the outside. We're going to jump in the inside, and yes, oh yes, we are going to finish up with the numbers section. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mark here. Hey, sorry for the interruption. If you haven't yet done so, I want to personally invite you to come on the mobile home dealer community journey with us and smash that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. Now, with that being said, let's get back to the home tour. So with all that out of the way, if you're ready, I'm ready. And welcome to the virtual tour of the property located at 3515 Andrew Circle here in sunny, beautiful Avon Park. Now, folks, if you're veterans of the channel, we want to make sure that you have a really good idea of exactly where this home is located at here in the park before we get on the actual home tour. If I come on over these wide streets, I go down past the stop sign and those two club cars that I'm sure are going to that beautiful community center. That's about 2 blocks down there with the beautiful pool, the gazebo, and the tennis courts. If I come on over here, past these 2 SUVs there, I am going to be on the outer loop of the park. I'm going to veer to the left. I'm going to go down about a half a mile, and there is going to be the front of the park. Now, the great thing about this park, guys, if you've never been here, you're not directly on any main road. You have about a 3/4 to 1 mile driveway, if you will, from the main road here in Avon Park into the actual park itself. So it's a very quiet, very serene park, and you hear no cross traffic. And that's what really jumped out when I approached the community for the first time. So when we take a look at the home on the outside, a couple of things I want to point out is tons and tons of parking. You easily have space for 2, if not 3 vehicles here on the front. But Mark, there is no carport. I know, you silly goose. There is no carport. You can definitely put one in though. And you can just check with the park and put one in if you see fit to do so. Just thought ahead of the game here, sticking their power and their water spigot out. Now, even though the home does not have a carport, you have tons, and I mean tons, of private space here with no rear neighbors and this gorgeous metal paneled shed here. Pop it open real quick. We do have power ran in there. A couple of shelving units are going to stay with the home. It's going to be fantastic to stick your pool gear, your fishing gear, whatever you like to do. Now, this home is going to be a park model, 2003, 33 feet long on the size. Now, if you're new to the channel or if you're just new to park models are going to be pretty much the same size as a traditional single wide. However, they are going to be shorter. Okay, this one's going to be 33 feet long, like I said. Newer AC unit there. But it's going to be the same width. So when we get inside this home, it's going to feel very much like a single wide, only shorter. Now, I am such a huge fan of park models, it's ridiculous. I think they're the unsung hero in the manufactured home space, simply because you can get a lot of bang for your buck. This home definitely lives up to that. And a lot of times you get a newer, nicer home that's just shorter for a fraction of the cost of a comparative single wide. So let's take a look here on the inside of this beautiful home in Avon Park, and let us know in the comments below what you think are your first impressions as we get inside this home. Tons of space with this built-out Florida room. Again, folks, this is going to be the exact same feel of a traditional single-wide home. Okay, now since it's a 2003, at some point in time when this was delivered from the factory, this was going to be some type of a screened-in porch, as you see. Now, definitely not the case. You've got ducts here that they ran underneath the home for the central AC. You got drywall hung all the way throughout. The plantation shutters are a nice touch. Laminate flooring is in good shape. And what I like about this home a lot, okay, notice all the power they stuck in here. One there, one there, one there, got power for days. So you can really build this out however you want. But what I really like about this home and this remodel on this home is a lot of times you'll get into these park models and they'll have a huge step from the Florida room into the body of the home. Not the case here. I'll zoom in so you can kind of see it. You got maybe about a 3-inch, 2.5 to 3 inch step there. Okay, so if you have problems taking stairs, or maybe your family member does, not the case here. You don't have that big 6 to 8 inch step that you have in a lot of older park models. As we jump in here, again, 2003 home, you're gonna have some updated features like this box bay, updated lighting fixtures all the way throughout. I really like how they did the plantation shutters through the entire home. I think that's a classy look. You're gonna see it in the video, and I just wanna zoom in real quick. Looks like they used some type of a, I'm not sure what that would be, almost like a putty type of thing to like maybe hang a photo. And you're gonna see this in a couple of spots. I think if you just had a good rag, you'd be able to get all that stuff off. But I know people are gonna make a comment on it, and I just wanna steer right into it. Other thing about this, being a 2003, you're gonna have the vaulted ceiling, you're gonna have the surround sound, speakers throughout the home. Good sized kitchen. Nice having that pantry, full-size fridge, and the double-sided closet next door. That's the thing about park models. They're smaller, but they pack a punch. They definitely pack a punch because you definitely do not run out of storage in park models. Notice the raised vanity. You're gonna get that in a newer home, and then the full tub shower combo with additional storage. Now, this is actually gonna be a conforming, what they call it, 2-bedroom. Okay, so a lot of times park models are just gonna be 1 bedroom. Not the case here. We're gonna have a full 2-bed. This could definitely be used as your primary suite if you see so fit. Get with the custom built in there, side-by-side closet. And as I roll out here, the nice thing about park models, again, they just maximize space. They don't waste space because there's no space to be wasted. Say that 5 times fast, stand on your head. My goodness. So you have the pocket doors here, which is nice. Just maximizing space. And then take a look at this, guys. I'm super excited about this part back here. That'll be the side entrance from the driveway. But here's the big selling point to me. It's a conforming bedroom because we have a closet, we have an egress window. Take a look at that. That's right, you got your indoor plumbing set up in the secondary bedroom. They went ahead and even thought of putting additional cabinetry up there. So, it's up to you on how you would want to use it. Maybe have this as a primary suite because it's bigger than the other one. Maybe this is your hangout area, maybe your home office, however you want to do it. Now, with these homes, having that laundry inside is just one heck of a selling point, because a lot of these Park models won't have any laundry in them. If you've been a subscriber of the channel, we've covered several hundred of these over the years, and a lot of them, they have no laundry. So very, very nice home. Very nice home. Ready to be made exactly the way you want it to be to turn this house into a home. But I'll tell you what, the bones are solid, the location's great, and the park, fantastic Central Florida area, and low-cost housing. And I hear what you're saying. All right, Mark, you're hyping this up. Tell me, how much is this going to cost? I bet this is going to cost a fortune. You're saying that this is low-cost housing. Break it to me. Well, I will, and I will deliver on that promise of low-cost housing. But before I do, you always want to make sure you take a look at the company website. We'll put it on the bottom of the screen here, sellmobilehome.com. The reason why we stress that in all of our videos, folks, is simple. We can update the site faster than we can update all of the videos live. Now, at the time of this listing, seller said sell. Taking this home to list to market under 30 grand. That's right, 25.9 on the sticker. Lot rent for all those amenities, about $600 a month. About $600 a month on the lot rent, 25.9 on the sale price of this home. Seller said sell. So if this home's of interest for you or somebody that you know, we're gonna go ahead and put Eric's contact. He is the gentleman who's doing a fantastic job in this area of Florida. His number will pop up in the lower right-hand corner. Give him a holler, send him a text, let him know that you're interested in the property located at 3515 Andrew Circle here in Avon Park, Florida, and he will be more than happy to help answer all of your questions. As always, folks, thank you so much for coming on this virtual tour. My name is Mark. You've been with the Mobile Home Dealer, and as always, we'll see y'all on the next one.